चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशधारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna. So we came for Bhagavatam class. Hear some glories of the Lord. Katha, glories of the Lord, should hear some nice things. But here, Lord is called, you rascal. Hiranyaksha is speaking. The context here is Hiranyaksha wanted to fight with Lord, and as he saw Lord in the Varaha Rupa, in the boar incarnation, these are the words pronounced by Hiranyaksha. So, when we think Bhagavata Sevaya means I should be hearing nice, Krishna is great, Krishna is Lord, Krishna is one, all that should be there. But I see here, it is said to God, somebody can tell this to God, you rascal, I will kill you today. These are the words which Hiranyaksha is saying. So, what is the Leela here? What is that we need to understand from this harsh words of Hiranyaksha? It's very interesting. Demons are the people with a demoniac nature. There are two kinds of living beings on this planet. One is called the Devatas, divine beings, another demonic. Bhauta sarga loke daivi asura evacha. There are two kinds of living beings. So the demoniac people, their thinking is like this. When I achieve something I get, they say, I have done it. It's my hard work. So they glorify themselves. When some adversity happens, something wrong happens, they say, you see, what have I done for God? He always puts me in trouble. God doesn't understand my problem. Why is God doing like this to me? So his thinking is, blame the Lord in the adversities, and in the success, appreciate oneself, self-glorification. So now, here, Hiranyaksha is saying, you are being nourished by our enemies to kill us. Who are the enemies of the demons? Devatas are the enemies of demons. So, the Hiranyaksha is not understanding the position of the Lord. Rather, he is thinking, Lord has been nourished by Devatas. It is like, in earlier days, during the time of kings, it is said, they used to maintain somebody called Vishakanyas, the kings. The Vishakanyas are prepared with great care, and they will be fed little poison every day. So slowly their body becomes poisonous. They look beautiful, look nice. And when they want these kings should maintain these Vishakanyas. And when they want to kill some enemy, they send these Kanyas to entice the king, and when they kiss, when they mingle, the other person dies. So now Vishakanyas are maintained by kings. So like that, here it is said, Devatas are maintaining Vishnu. For why he is there maintaining Vishnu? So that he has some mystic power. He is not Lord. He has some mystic power. He will put us in bewilderment and he kills. He has killed so many people already, my kinsman. So Hiranyaksha is saying, you killed some demons by remaining invisible. So you are not visible and you kill us. Oh fool, your power is only mystic. There are some mystic powers. I am more powerful than you. So today I shall enliven my kinsmen. All my people, I make them happy by killing you. So Hiranyaksha was the king. So here we can see how Lord is not visible, or Lord is very inconceivable for the demons. Demoniac people cannot understand who is God, what is the position of God, because they think they themselves are controllers, they themselves are gods. On other side, what is God's consciousness? How is God thinking? God is extremely merciful. Hiranyakashipu is very hungry. But what is Lord thinking? Lord must be smiling. What are you saying? Isn't it? And it is just like when an elephant walks, some dog is barking. And dog is thinking, because I am barking, elephant is running. Elephant is running for its own sports. And dog is thinking, he is scared of me. So like that, God is not bothered by all these things. Rather, the Lord is very merciful to see if there is a little bit of possibility to help that jiva living being. Can I help them in some way? He is extremely merciful. Like it is said by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu or in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, if somebody chants Krishna's name unknowingly, he gets benefited. Somebody says Krishna, Rama's name, Ra in one place and Ma in one place in sentence, they get benefited. Need not be together. Somebody uses a scolding word, Harami, that Rama is there, they get benefited. So Lord is searching for, is there an iota of good thing in this living being so that I can help him. Putana came smearing such a fatal poison, and Krishna accepted Putana as mother. He did not think, oh, how dare this jiva is. For Krishna, we all are his children. Just like parents are very forgiving for their children, the Lord is extremely forgiving and wanted to see if there is any good thing in them. So you would have heard this story. Once some sages, they had a meeting. In the meeting they were discussing, who is great? Is a Brahma great? Is a Shiva great? Or the Vishnu great? So now they wanted to test. So then they said, somebody has to take the challenge to test who is great. So among the sages, the Bhrigu Muni accepted the challenge. Okay, I will go and test who is great. Who is Bhrigu Muni? The Bhrigu is son of Brahma. The first sons of Brahma, the sages, even before Manu was created. So the Bhrigu is one of them. So Bhrigu Rishi is a great tapasvi. He had access to all the devatas, Brahma, Vishnu and Maheshwara. So first he went to Brahmaloka. As Brahma is seated with pride in the Brahmaloka, and the Bhrigu walked in without showing any respect to Brahma. When anybody enters Brahmaloka would offer their obeisances, the respect to Brahma. And Brahma noticed, look at Bhrigu, he has not respected me. He started getting angry. But somehow he controlled his anger. After all, he's my son. No, if I curse, he will suffer. So he had some affection to the son. So he controlled his anger. But Brahma became very angry visibly. So Bhrigu observed this and spoke some words and left from there. Went to Kailasa, to Lord Shiva. So Lord Shiva is also son of Brahma in this creation. So that way Bhrigu and Shiva are brothers. As Lord Shiva saw Bhrigu Muni coming, he opened his arms and said, "Oh my dear brother, please come." He wanted to embrace his brother. The Bhrigu said, "Embracing you? You are a useless person. You are so dirty, you smear ash on your body. You are a low creature." So like this, he used harsh words. Shiva became extremely angry. He took his Trishula, the trident, to kill him. Then Parvati Devi said, "Please forgive him. After all, he is brother, your brother." Somehow pacified Lord Shiva. And Bhrigu took this risk. Then he went to Vishnu. He observed now what Shiva responded. Then he went to Vaikuntha. Vaikuntha, Lord is seated. Lakshmi Devi is at the feet of the Lord. And Lord is in Shayana, taking rest. Yoga Nidra. So Bhrigu Muni enters and he has to increase his level of offense. First he did not respect, next he disrespected the words. And now none of these things looks like working. He went and climbed upon and kicked on the chest of Vishnu. Then immediately Vishnu and Lakshmi Devi stood up. "Oh my dear Bhrigu, when did you come? Sorry, we apologize, we didn't notice you. You came. Kindly forgive us if you have done any offense unto you." And Vishnu said, "My chest is as hard as a thunderbolt. Maybe your feet is hurt. Can I help you?" So Vishnu responded like this. It is not artificial. Krishna is extremely merciful unto Jiva, looking for if there is some devotion, some bhakti, some attraction. That's why Acharyas explain that one bird is busy in eating fruits. That is Jivatma. And one bird is continuously watching at the other bird. When will this bird will turn towards me and look at me? And that bird is eating some bitter fruit, sweet fruit, and it is undergoing its own karma, but other bird is constantly looking, seeing that when will he turn towards me. This is what Lord is always looking at Jivatmas. He is ready to forgive, he is ready to take us back to Godhead. Then he said, "Ma Shuchaha, don't worry, Arjuna." So this is Krishna's words. So in the Chaitanya Leela, if you see, in the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he was spreading the holy name in Bengal, he would go make everybody chant Hare Krishna mantra, go to the streets and make them chant. And some Brahmanas, caste Brahmanas, very upset with this. They said, "This Chaitanya, earlier he was okay, now I don't know what happened to him. And he makes everybody chant, and everybody like a madman, they are jumping and dancing and chanting. Sometimes they are rolling on the ground, and they start at night and whole night, and sometimes in the morning we don't even able to sleep. What is Chaitanya doing? He has become an upstart in the society. He has become a disturbance in the society. So like this, Brahmanas, they had an opinion of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And they used to make fun. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu once saw some small children, Brahmana kids. They were making fun and running away. The Lord thought, why have I come, Avatara? Namo Mahavadamyaya Krishna Prema Pradhayate. I come here to give Krishna Prema to people. But if they offend me like this, if they continue to make fun of me, offend me and don't respect me, then it's not good for that jiva. What shall I do? This is how Lord is thinking. How can I help them? Then Lord that if I have to help them, I should take sannyasa. Because sannyasis are respected by all class of men. So at the age of 24, having young wife at home, widow mother at home, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu decides to take sannyasa so that these people don't disrespect him. Because if these people disrespect Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, their destiny, it's very difficult for them to go back to Godhead. See how the Lord's thinking is. And Lord Chaitanya, when he was taking sannyasa, many of his associates, many of his devotees, they were not able to control their emotions because he was so beautiful. His beautiful curly hair, jumping, dancing. Lord was, their beautiful, in his beautiful form, he used to make them experience Krishna Prema. And they didn't want Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to go away like this. So when the sannyasa was taken, they shared Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, it is that all the people assembled there to watch Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's taking sannyasa. They were all crying. Lord, you are going away. Why are you taking sannyasa? Lord does not require to take sannyasa. He is a Lord. But he took for the benefit of those people who are offending him. You see? Okay, those who are devotees, for their benefit if he takes his own thing. He has taken sannyasa for the benefit of those who offend him. That is why here Prabhupada quotes from the Sridhara Swami's commentary, Lord's killing. Now Hiranyaksha is saying, I will kill you. That is never be possible. Lord's killing is something very different. So Lord's killing is that he kills one from repeated birth and death. Lord's killing is a mercy. Another example we see in Mahabharata, Shishupala. He continues to blaspheme Krishna again and again and again. Then he sees it's enough. Now this jiva cannot take any more sin. And he kills him. So this way, the Lord liberates the living beings from the sins by killing them. That is the mercy of Lord. Then as devotees, what should be our consciousness towards the Lord? What should we be doing? Should we keep quiet when somebody blasphemes the Lord? Just like Lord, if somebody blasphemes the Lord, he is very tolerant. Hiranyaksha is speaking all these things, it doesn't matter. But when Lord sees his devotees are blaspheming, he will not keep quiet. When his devotees are insulted, he will not keep quiet. When Draupadi was insulted by the Kauravas, so Krishna protected Draupadi and he was waiting for some time. You know why he was waiting? He said, the Krishna was waiting for some time. Immediately he did not take action. Because he wanted to gather all those who are sinful in one place and kill them together. So then the whole Mahabharata war was arranged. And in presence, the Lord wanted to be personally there and see that all those who are killed are liberated. That's why he personally stood in the front as a charioteer and ensured in his presence everybody leaves their body and they all get back to home, back to God. This is how the Lord is extremely merciful. So now devotees of the Lord should be in the consciousness that if anybody blasphemes the Lord, I should not keep quiet. The Manu Samhita says, if you hear the blasphemy of the Lord or the great Vaishnava Acharya, option number 1, you should kill him. Option number 2, you should cut his tongue. And you cannot do that, close your ears and go away from that place. Not to stay in the place where Lord is blasphemed. That's how the devotee is supposed to behave. So devotee is okay if somebody else blasphemes me. Personally, if somebody scolds me, somebody does no problem. Somebody blasphemes an Acharya, somebody blasphemes the Lord, other devotees, then the devotee is not supposed to keep quiet. He is supposed to take action. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu exhibited this. There was an associate of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. His name was Devananda Pandita. Devananda Pandita was a great Bhagavatam scholar. He used to recite Bhagavatam very scholarly, very nicely. Lot of people used to sit and hear Bhagavata Katha from Devananda Pandita. Once when Devananda Pandita was reciting Srimad Bhagavatam, Srivas Thakur, Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhara, Srivas Thakur. So he happened to walk in front of the Bhagavata Katha of Devananda Pandita, and he became glued into the Katha of the Lord, and he started standing there and observing. After some time, Srivas Thakur started exhibiting the ecstasy of Krishna Prema, Krishna Bhakti, and he started dancing, he started singing, and he started rolling on the ground. These are the symptoms of ecstasy in devotional service. When this was happening, and Devananda Pandit, instead respecting him, he allowed his associates to pick Srivas Thakur and throw him out. This is a man who is creating disturbance. They picked Srivas Thakur and threw him on the road. Then he came to his external consciousness. He felt embarrassed. He was on the road and he went back to home. After some time, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was walking in the same place along with his associates. Lord is omniscient. Lord knows what happens everywhere. When he is going, and he asked, who is that reciting Bhagavatam I am hearing? So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's associate said, that is Devananda Pandit. Oh, that rascal Devananda Pandit! I will now go and tear off his Bhagavatam. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is extremely angry. He does not have any credits to recite Srimad Bhagavatam. He does not deserve to talk about Bhagavatam. Why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is telling all these things? Because he did not know how to respect the divinity of the Lord. The consciousness of a devotee which is liked by the Lord, we become eligible to receive the mercy of the Lord when we know how to respect the devotees of the Lord. So Chaitanya Charitamrita is filled with this kind of intricacy, the meanings and stories connected to how to serve the Lord, what should be one's consciousness. There's one story of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu when he was in Jagannath Puri, he had an assistant The assistant's name is Govinda. So Govinda used to serve Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, used to bring food for him, used to massage his feet. He is a personal assistant of Lord. One day, it's a pastime of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. One day, after having the lunch, Lord was going inside his room, and Lord acted like, I'm very tired. He just slept on the door itself. He just lie down there. And Govinda was inside the room. He immediately attended to the Lord. Govinda was coming along with the Lord. He saw the Lord fell, and he immediately has to do something. Yes, the Lord has fallen on the entrance of the room. He jumped to the Lord, went inside, and started massaging the feet of the Lord. And the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took rest for some time. Then after some time, slowly opened his eyes and looked at Govinda and said, "You are still here? You did not go and take lunch?" Then Govinda said, "Lord, as per the etiquette, you are not supposed to cross over somebody. In our culture it is that if anybody is lying down, you don't cross over them. So, since you were taking rest at the door, I could not cross over. So I said, you can't go. I wanted to serve you." Then Lord put an argument. "But when I fell, you crossed over me and came inside." So then Govinda said, "That is for your service." So this means devotee is ready to take all risks, ready to go to hell for the purpose of serving the Lord. That is the consciousness of a devotee. But going for lunch, jumping Chaitanya Mahaprabhu for his sake, that he does not want to do. For me, I will not disobey. For the purpose of serving the Lord, I will do anything. We have innumerable number of examples of devotees' leelas like this in the Ramayana, Mahabharata, various pastimes. The devotees take all risks to serve the Lord. But when it comes to personal, somebody is respecting me, should respect me, not respect me. In this matter, devotees remain very humble. This is the consciousness the devotee should carry. The same consciousness which Lord also carries, we can see. Even though Hiranyakashipu is speaking all these harsh words, Lord is hearing those things. For the Lord, it is just a sport. So, this glory of the Lord, of where He is being very tolerant and always merciful unto His devotees, and looking for if there is something good in a devotee which can be considered as devotional service. Unknowingly we do something, that is called Ajnata Sukriti. Ajnata Sukriti means unknowingly. Like somebody has came to Mangalore MG Road, went to Car Street, went like this, went to Managutta, came back. You know what he has done? He has done Parikrama to Vishnu. That is called Ajnata Sukriti. He may not know he has done. Somebody is walking, he is a gardener, he is gardening, he is putting water to all the plants. And among the plants there is a tulsi. And what happened? Unknowingly he planted water to tulsi also. He gets Ajnata Sukriti. Somebody does not believe in God. He hates God. He is non-believer. But he has a friend. His name is Srimad. And he calls him, "Srimad, where are you?" What is happening? So Lord is taking opportunity in so many ways, in the holy name, in prasadam, if nothing is there. Recently we had Ratha Yatra. The Lord is going and giving darshan to everybody. I was seeing when the Ratha was going, there were people non-believers, not interested in all those things. They are also at once they are giving glance. And they also became curious, what is it going on? They also get advanced. When this ajnata sukriti gets accumulated and accumulated, then there is a possibility that jiva changes its mind, thinks that let me become devotee. That is why what we do, our devotees are experts. If somebody is not coming to temple, they go on giving them prasadam. Once I was in Bangalore, I was going for fundraising. One shop I went, I gave them prasadam, kacha prasadam. And I said, why don't you give some donation? He immediately wrote 5,000 check and gave those days, 10, 12 years back. Then I asked him, what inspired you? I did not say anything when I gave unto kacha, he gave back. He said, from last 15 years, Swamiji, somebody is coming every time and giving him prasadam. I thought next time when somebody comes, I should give some donation to them. So like this, the devotees are merciful, the Lord is merciful. So we go on trying to make them devotees. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mood is that those who are not eligible, those who do not deserve, and we all are a testimony for that. So those who do not deserve, they also get the mercy of Lord and somehow they progress. So that is Lord's mood. And Lord does not take any offense while doing all these things. Lord enjoys. There was a woman in Jagannath Puri, lot of crowd to see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu through Jagannath. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has a fixed place in Jagannath Puri to have darshan of the Lord. There is one Gardastamba, he used to stand there. If you go there, Jagannath Puri, you will see that spot. So when women out of ecstasy wanted to see Jagannath, she is short, she is trying to climb, and she climbed on Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and watching the Lord. All other devotees, hey, get down. No, let her watch. So the Lord is ready to take insults, ready to take scolding, ready to take blasphemy for the benefit of devotees. That is his thinking. But he will not tolerate when his devotee is insulted. The same quality we should imbibe. That somebody insults us while we are giving mercy of the Lord, while doing book distribution, while giving prasadam, while inviting somebody insults us, it doesn't matter, no problem. But somebody insults the Lord, somebody insults the spiritual master, we are not supposed to keep quiet. We should execute the third one, not of us two. So we should go away from that place. We should not. And if there is a possibility, you should explain them, argue them, defeat them in the arguments. And be very merciful. Give them prasadam. So this is the mood of a devotee. And Srila Prabhupada, with this I will end. Srila Prabhupada exhibited some of this kind of humility in his talks many times. These are the few quotes of Srila Prabhupada, where how you can see how Prabhupada was so merciful. This is the prayer which Srila Prabhupada wrote in 1965. He says, although my Guru Maharaj ordered me to accomplish this mission, I am not worthy or fit to do it. I am very fallen and insignificant. Therefore, O Lord, now I am begging for your mercy so that I may become worthy. You are the wisest and most experienced of all. Another quote, in 1968, Srila Prabhupada wrote a letter. In the letter, Prabhupada says, it is Krishna's grace that he has sent such a nice assistants to me. He is glorifying his disciples for executing the mission of my spiritual master. Personally, I am non-entity. I have come here on the order of my spiritual master. He has kindly sent you all boys to assist me. So whatever is being done, there is no credit for me, but all the credit goes to my spiritual master because he has arranged everything. I am simply to avoid his order. Then he said, I am just trying to disseminate this message of my spiritual master. If there is any credit in this service, everything goes to my spiritual master. You can see one more later. Practically, there is no credit for me. If there is any credit, goes to spiritual master, Bhaktivedanta Saraswati Thakur. Who is helping me? He said, my Guru Maharaj is helping me. How is he helping me? By sending so many good souls like you in this moment. So my business is just to carry out his order. So this way Srila Prabhupada many times expressed his humble position. Here is one more last letter of Srila Prabhupada. When I left your country, actually Prabhupada had a heart attack in US after the ISKCON started. Then he had to come back to India. There was no guarantee that Prabhupada will come back again to America. So he went back. He wrote, when I left your country on 22nd July, I had very little hope to come back again. But Krishna informed me that I am not going to die immediately. Therefore, I have come back again to get inspiration of Krishna consciousness from you all good souls. Prabhupada is saying, I have come here to take inspiration from all of you. Although officially I am your spiritual master, I consider you all students as my spiritual master because your love for Krishna and service for Krishna teach me how to become a sincere Krishna conscious person. So this is how Srila Prabhupada expresses his humility in his devotional service. He is calling his disciples, you are my spiritual master. I come here to take inspiration from you. So this is the consciousness of a devotee. Anybody thinks, Prabhupada said, anybody thinks I am a devotee, he is not a devotee. Anybody thinks I am not a devotee, he is a devotee. So, once Srila Prabhupada came from US, there is a jet lag. So all these disciples were sleeping. But Prabhupada was never, he was right in the morning, he'll go for morning walk, and get ready, come. And he asked his assistant, devotee, where are other devotees? No, where are others? Prabhupada did not use the word devotee. He said, where are others? Then this devotee, they were not found in the morning program, Mangalarti, they were not chanting. Then this disciple said, Prabhupada, all the devotees are very tired. Prabhupada became very angry. Where are devotees here? I don't see any devotees. Who is devotee? So Prabhupada was very angry to say that if anybody thinks I am a devotee, he is not a devotee. So devotee takes always a humble position and he glorifies the Lord. This is a reciprocation we should do for the Lord, as Lord is also thinking that I should liberate all the fallen souls, let them do whatever they want. I will find a way to liberate them. So with this we'll stop. Srimad Bhagavatam ki Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada